Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph for those of you who are new, and in today's video I am going to give you the tea on Coachella. For those of you who live under a rock and do not know what Coachella is, it is a huge art festival that happens in Coachella Valley, which is in California, and there's like physical art exhibits, but the main thing is it's also a giant music festival. I went to Coachella for the first time last year in 2019, and I'm just, I'm an average gal. I'm not Insta famous, I'm not YouTube famous, I'm literally just your average school teacher. Before I get into my story, I should let you know I'm not really a big party person. I'm not a big festival person. Coachella was really my first actual festival. I am a in bed by 9 p.m. kind of person. So for me to go to something like Coachella was kind of out of character. But I decided to go. My best friends were going. It was only a 4-hour drive from Arizona to get to Coachella Valley, and Ariana Grande was headlining, and I'm obsessed with her. So that was another reason why I went, and it's just I don't know, just made sense for me to go at that time. I'm in my 20s. It's I don't really have any major responsibilities besides just bills, so I decided to get tickets and go. First thing about Coachella, getting tickets. You are going to have to wait in a virtual line. My best friend Amber and I both got into the line, and I ended up being way further ahead. So I was the one that ended up getting us the tickets, but I recommend if you're looking to go to Coachella, you should definitely have multiple people getting in line just in case one of you gets to the end quicker. And we probably went on the website, I would say an hour before the line actually start, tickets actually went on sale. I don't know if you have to do that. That's what we did, and it ended up working out. Once you get through the line, the next step is to figure out what tickets you actually want to buy. So you could do general admission or VIP, and then you also have a choice to do shuttle or no shuttle. We did general admission because I'm a school teacher. You think I'm affording VIP? Try again. So we did general admission, and we also did the shuttle pass, which was if you take anything from this video, get the shuttle pass. Please get the shuttle pass. The shuttle pass is really, I think, what made this such a pleasant experience for me. It was $500 per ticket, which I know that's a lot. If you consider how much a single concert would cost and then you divide that and do that math, it really worked out to be quite a good deal. $500, including the shuttle pass, worth it. I recommend getting tickets when they go on sale and waiting in that line, having multiple people in line just in case one of you gets there sooner, and definitely go for the shuttle pass. Basically, as soon as we bought the actual tickets to Coachella, I was on Airbnb looking for a place for us to stay. And I'm so glad that I did that because a lot of places were going to sell out. And in 2018, when my friends had gone, I guess they ended up staying at a pretty less than ideal location. So I wanted to make sure that we were in a good Airbnb. I ended up finding us the best Airbnb. This house went above and beyond. We had a huge room with a queen bed and then an air mattress. There was plenty of room for the air mattress. Well, I wouldn't say plenty of room, but there was enough room. 2 of us were in the bed, 1 of us on the air mattress. There were mirrors in the room. There was a huge bathroom. It was just the ideal spot for getting ready for Coachella. And also the host is she advertises herself as being Coachella friendly. She even helped us out getting us from the shuttle late at night, which so kind, and she provided breakfast every day. I literally could not recommend this woman's house more. I will try to link it below. No promises. The next step is picking and planning your outfits. Coachella is huge on fashion and just the outfits. It's really a fun chance to get to wear things that you might not normally wear. I did most of my Coachella shopping on Amazon.com. Not sponsored. Obviously, I would never get sponsored by Amazon.com. They're kind of evil, but really good deals and surprisingly cute clothes. So one of my outfits, day one, I already knew what I was going to wear. I had a bralette and just jean shorts, and then I just wanted a kimono to throw over that. So that was going to be easy. I wasn't going to buy an outfit for that. Then I had to plan the other 2 days. So for day 2, I just got this cute like romper kind of piece from Amazon that had the midriff cut out, and it ended up being like such a cute outfit. Oh my gosh, I did my hair in like little space buns, and I decided to wear, like, I had these old brown boots that were kind of on their way out, but I was like, whatever, I'll get them dirty, I don't care. So that was day 2, and for day 3, I was a bit torn. I wanted like a cute like boho look, so I got this white dress from Amazon, but it ended up fitting me like a sheet. So I only ended up wearing it part of the day, but I had it and it was cute. And then the rest of the day I just wore like a sports bra and my Nike Pros, which actually was fine. I really liked it because I was super active dancing and walking around on that day. It was a day where I saw like, I don't even know how many artists. I'll get more into that in a minute, but yes, comfort is your friend. It's good to look cute, but comfort, especially on that 3rd day when you've been walking around for 2 days, you're gonna wanna be comfortable. So day 3 outfit, make sure it's comfortable. Okay, so you have your tickets, you have your outfits. Next step was just week before prep. I ended up getting a manicure and a pedicure, treating myself. I never get my nails done. I'll get a pedicure a couple times a year, not a big deal, but manicures, I literally only ever do my own nails. I just can't justify spending money on having someone else do something that I could do perfectly fine on my own. So I ended up splurging, getting myself a little vegan mani-pedi. I lived in Scottsdale at the time. I forget the name of the place, which sucks. I'd like to give them a shout out, but it was a little pricey, I don't know. And then I also got a spray tan for the first time. I loved my spray tan. I have been wanting to get another spray tan ever since. But again, I'm not like big on spending a ton of money, so I haven't got another spray tan. But I have to say, the spray tan like pulled my looks together. So if you are pale like I am, get a spray tan. It's definitely like worth it. Other prep, that might have been it. Okay, so that's basically it for like pre-Coachella stuff. Now I'm going to get into actually like, how was the festival? Did I like it? Would I recommend it? Did I have an okay experience? There are so many videos up here on YouTube that are like,
Coachella sucks. Oh my god, I hated it. Biggest waste of money. Oh my goodness. Never going back. I don't know why everyone loves this festival.
just like hating on it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I loved it. Coachella was so much fun. I'm going to go through kind of a breakdown of the 3 days and let you know how it was for me, let you know my experience. Okay, so I actually have my laptop up. I'm looking at my blog post because at this point Coachella was 5-ish months ago. Just want to make sure that I get everything right. So if you see me looking down, I'm going to be looking at my laptop for reference. Also, I'll link my blog post below if you don't want to hear me talk anymore and you'd rather just read everything. Click right down there. Oh, also, while you're here, this is a wonderful chance for you to subscribe. I would very much appreciate you subscribing. All you have to do is click that little red button down there, and while you're at it, might as well just like click on that bell, turn on notifications. That way you'll always know every single time I post. I would greatly appreciate your sub, please. All right, let's get into it. So, getting to Coachella, we drove. When you live in a place like Arizona, it's super easy to just drive, just pay for gas. We took my car. The drive was fine. I drove back and forth from California a lot when I lived in Arizona, so the drive didn't really faze me. If you live further, you'll probably have to fly, so I really can't touch on that whole experience, but we drove. We ended up getting there the day before, so we got there on a Thursday night. Friday, woke up. Our Airbnb host provided us with breakfast, so we had bagels. I am vegan, so this is also a little vegan perspective of Coachella. Spoiler alert, loved it. So I had bagels, juice, and fruit, and then my friend Afia and I drove to Starbucks and we got some iced coffees to give us energy for the day. We got ready in the nice, beautiful room and our goal was to get to the festival by 2 o'clock, even though our first performance we wanted to see wasn't until 4:30. We just wanted to, you know, get to the festival, take it all in, take some pics, because Coachella is very IG worthy. Getting to the festival on the first day, we took a lift from our Airbnb to the shuttle stop, took the shuttle in, and lucky us, our shuttle stop was the very first one. So in Coachella videos, people might talk about complaining about walking a lot to get into the festival. Our shuttle stop was perfect because we were the very first ones. So we never had to do that much extra walking. It actually really wasn't that much walking at all. Like, it was literally fine. Security, standard, it really wasn't nothing crazy. We just went through and boom, we were at Coachella. We met up with a couple of Amber's friends, Joey and Raina, and we hung out with them, took some pictures. I found a veggie burger. It was $20, like, for just the burger, not even including any fries. That was the most expensive thing I got there, and also the least tasty thing I got there. It was mediocre at best. Definitely wasn't my favorite thing. Luckily, it kind of went uphill from there in terms of food, but I'll get into more of that later. First show I saw was King Princess. I love her so much. She's like so cute and she did a great performance. Then after that, my friend Amber is an American Express card holder, and they had an American Express card holder lounge. So we got to go in there. It was air conditioned. They had like a cute aesthetic wall where we got to take pictures, and it was just really nice to sit down, chill, have some water. They do have water bottle filling stations, so it is a good idea to bring your own water. You can't bring a metal water bottle, so I was just using like an old juice plastic one. But yes, do not bring your hydro flask. I don't have a hydro flask, I just have a regular metal water bottle, but yes, people had to throw away their hydro flasks because they are metal. After the lounge, we went to see Jaden Smith, and he brought up Will Smith as a special guest. It was amazing. Then we went to the Indio Central Market, and that is the hub for vegan food. I ended up going to the Van Leeuwen ice cream truck that they had there. They had vegan ice cream. It was $12, and again, not amazing. But the fact that I could get vegan ice cream at Coachella, how cool is that? I also got a weird flavor. It was like some earthy flavor. I should have probably just got like a basic one, but I'm not a basic gal. I say as I talk about going to Starbucks literally every morning. After we got food, we went to see an artist that Amber likes, Ella Mai? I feel so bad for not knowing how to say her name, but she was really good. And we met up with Joey and Raina again, and we went and sat out on a blanket for the 1975 performance. It was really nice to sit down. If I had to do it again, I think that I would be in the crowd less and in the back, like sitting on a blanket more, because it was so nice to just like take in the environment. And when you're like in the crowd, it's a lot. Like so many people, so much sweat, and you just can't even move. I don't know. I like the more chill vibes, so that's my take. And then after that, we still had 2 more performances for the day, Janelle Monáe and Childish Gambino. After the 1975, we decided to get closer to the stage to see Janelle Monáe, and while we were doing that, the crowd was getting like kind of rough. This one guy physically like grabbed me by the shoulders and moved me out of the way, which like, how rude. But Janelle's performance was amazing, like 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. She is such a good performer, and I just really like everything that she stands for. I think she probably had the best performance of Coachella, in my opinion, even better than Ariana Grande, and that's coming from a huge Ariana Grande stan. After Janelle's performance, we had like an hour to wait until Childish Gambino. So we laid out our blankets and sat down, and that's when it happened. We were just sitting there, minding our own business, and I see a cell phone fall to the ground next to me. I'm the kind of person who's like a mom type. Like, I'm always like, oh my gosh, is everyone okay? Is everything taken care of? Like, whatever. So when I saw this phone fall, I was like, oh my gosh, someone's gonna be so upset they lost their phone. So I went to go grab it, but this guy grabs it like he drops to the ground and grabs it quicker than I can. And I'm like, okay, I guess that must be his phone since he's like grabbing it like that. And I kind of just like brushed it off and was like turning around to like go have conversation with my friends. But then the guy gets to my level and is like, I was going to punch you. And I was just like, what? And then Joey saw him getting in my face and he was like, what did you say to her? And the guy was like, it's between me and her, like, mind your own business. And then Joey was like, why are you in her face like that? And the guy was like, I was just asking her if she's okay. And I was like, no, you weren't. Like, you just threatened me. What do you mean you were asking if I was okay? And Joey's like, get out of her face, get out of her face. And the guy's like, no. And Joey's like, well, if you don't leave, I'm gonna make you leave. And the other guy's like, well, I don't respond to physical. You may be bigger than me, but you're not stronger than me. And so Joey stands up, the guy stands up. I'm just sitting there like, this cannot be happening. They're in each other's faces and Joey shoves the guy away and we thought that was going to be it, but then the guy comes back and swings at Joey, punches him in the face. Joey loses his glasses. Then they're fighting and it's just a huge disaster. I was pretty shook. I definitely have some social anxiety, so being in that kind of environment like really freaked me out. And I decided I couldn't stay for Childish's whole performance. I only stayed for 2 songs and then I was ready to get out of the crowd and go back to the Air BnB. The only thing was we were like really far up to the front, so I wasn't quite sure how I was going to push all the way back through this huge, massive sea of people. So I figured I'd wait for someone else to be going back out through the crowd and I would just follow them. Enter blue backpack guy. I saw someone with a blue backpack walking out of the crowd and I was like, all right, this is my time. Peace, y'all. Enjoy Childish. And I followed that guy for literally 10 minutes. It just seemed like the crowd was never ending. Once we finally were in like an open space, the guy turned around and was like, hey, and I was like, hey, thanks for letting me follow you. He ended up being super nice. He's from Colorado. I don't remember his name. So blue backpack guy, if you ever watch this video, thank you for letting me follow you that night. After we chatted for a bit, I was very ready to leave. So I took the shuttle by myself and my Airbnb host picked me up from the shuttle and I went to bed. Day 2 was significantly more chill. We didn't really have that many artists we wanted to see, so we ended up going to more like exhibits. Amber and I went on the Ferris wheel and she got a free ride with that American Express card. Coachella pro tip, get an American Express card or whatever card is sponsoring the festival because that card like gave us a bit of a leg up. Next, the 3 of us, Amber, Afia, and I went into the Spectra, which is like that really cool rainbow thing. It was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Then we headed back to Indio Central Market and I got some vegan ramen from Ramen Hood. So good. It was like my first actual good meal, I would say, that I had. They also had a pressed juice booth, so I got juice because my body was just like, give me nutrients, and I did not disappoint that day. Our first concert of the day was Sabrina Claudio. So it was really hot. I wish for that show that I was like in the back, but we were in it. It was good. That's it on that. We walked around for a bit more, got some fries, and then we just stumbled upon J Balvin's set, which was like so fun. We were in the back for that, but we were like dancing. There was a lot of dancing going on because it's more like dancing kind of music. The energy at that show was like really good. After that, we met up with Joey and Raina. We decided to go to Weezer. And oh yeah, that day Joey met James Charles at the Ferris wheel. That's cool. Weezer's performance was really good. It was fun. I was never a big like Weezer fan, but they put on a good show. Then we snuck away to go see Billie Eilish and her crowd was like insane. We thought we were going to the back of the crowd, but it ended up just being the middle because it filled in so much. I swear the entire festival was at her performance. Luckily, she played Bad Guy first because that's the best song. I'm the bad guy. And once that was over, it was time for us to go because we wanted to go see Wiz Khalifa. At this point, it was nighttime and it started cooling off a lot. Like, it got way colder than it had the first night. This is where my next Coachella pro tip comes in. Bring a sweater or jacket for nighttime. It's the desert. Deserts have really hot days and very cold nights. Coachella is no exception. We got lucky a couple of the nights by having less cool weather, but that second night I was so thankful to have like a little jacket. We ended up leaving Wiz's show early because number one, we were freezing and tired, and then number two, Kanye West's Sunday service was in the morning. So we went back to the room, went to sleep. That was day 2. Pretty good overall. Day 3. We woke up early to go to Kanye West's Sunday service. I used to be a really big Kanye West fan in like 2011. Nowadays, not so much, but I still wanted to go see his Sunday service. I've never seen him live before. I've never seen him in person before, so was really excited for that. And spoiler alert, it was the worst decision of the entire festival. It started 45 minutes late, and Kanye didn't come out till the very end. The sun was beating down on us. There was no water. It was a waste of time. I don't want to talk about it. By the time we got home, it was already noon, and we only had 3 hours to like get ready for the actual festival. Luckily, this was the day that I decided to be all about comfort and just wear like a Nike Pros and a sports bra. Best decision of my entire Coachella, honestly. Got to the festival just in time to see Rico Nasty, which was one of Afia's like people she wanted to see. After that, Amber and I split apart to take some pictures together. We went to this like cool exhibit pyramid thingy. I don't know. Lots of good photo ops. And I got some pizza at Indio Central Market. So many vegan options. Like, I was blown away by how many vegan options there were, especially at Indio Central Market. Next, we got to see Lizzo, and she is amazing. Unfortunately, her sound cut out at the end of her performance when she was doing Juice, like her big finale, but she kept singing it a cappella. I was like, yes, girl. What a show. Then Amber and everyone else went to see YG, but I really wanted to go see Zed. So I left everyone and went by myself to see Zed. You may be thinking, oh, you went by yourself? That sounds so scary. Oh, it's a big festival, blah, blah. It's not a big deal. Like, a lot of us went off on our own at various different times throughout the festival, and it was really fine. And going to Zed by myself was so fun. Like, don't be afraid to go to a concert by yourself at Coachella. If it's an artist that you love, go by yourself. I had so much fun. I was dancing, I was singing. Alicia Cara was a special guest, which I literally manifested. I was like, oh, I wish Alicia Cara was here. I don't know why I thought that, but then she was there. And Maureen Morris came out as a guest. And then that was the same stage that Khalid was on. So after Zed, I got a bit closer to the stage to be there for Khalid, who I was like super excited to see because I was loving his new album. Khalid's set was great. John Mayer came out as a guest. So many good guests. I was like living for it, especially like John Mayer, like love him. After his performance, I tried to get even closer to the stage because it was finally time for Little Miss Ariana Grande. And I found a spot that I liked over like in front of the screens, but Joey and Raina came and they had found a spot like closer to the actual stage. So they called me over, and I kind of wish I stayed by the screens because I'm very short. So like even if I'm up in the front, I still won't be able to see anything. So what was a good view for them was like a terrible view for me. So my next pro tip is if you're short like me, then be in front of the big screens, less in front of like the actual stage. Ariana Grande's performance, oof. So we were very in the front. It was extremely crowded. I kind of just had to like dissociate and like pretend I wasn't in a massive crowd, but it was really bad. Oh yeah, I basically stayed at that stage for 5 6 hours straight. Did not pee. That day I kind of dehydrated myself on purpose. Maybe don't do that, but at the same time it worked. I didn't have to pee for 5 hours straight and was able to just like dance and enjoy 3 concerts back to back to back. Ariana Grande was amazing. Justin Bieber came out as a special guest and had his first like on stage experience in like 2 years.
I wore this fly outfit not knowing that I was going to be on stage. So anyways, this is my first time on stage in like 2 years. So I had to get my groove back. I had to get my swag back, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, Coachella.
He lip sang horribly. But it was really fun. After that, I finally met back up with Amber and we took the shuttle back. Our bus driver on the shuttle was like so lit. It was really fun.
I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this like to happen.
I don't know. Coachella was so fun. Anyone who doesn't like it, I don't know. Like, I just feel like the way that we did it was so good. Like getting the shuttle pass, dressing for comfort. We planned our shows in advance, which I also recommend. Oh, one more just like tidbit. I did Coachella completely sober. I didn't drink anything. I didn't ingest anything. I didn't smoke anything. I was 100% sober the entire time. And I'm not saying you have to do that, but I'm just letting you know I had so much fun. Like probably one of the funnest weekends of my life. And I was completely sober for it. So yeah, if you want to do the whole partying, drinking thing, like that's on you, but I didn't need it. I was still able to dance and have fun and enjoy myself all the same. So, final thoughts. Would I go back? Yes. Will I go back? Probably not. I live in New York now, so I would actually have to fly. I can't just drive. And that's just a lot of money for me to like pay for a flight, pay for Air BnB, pay for tickets, pay for all the food there, paying for all the prep. Like probably not gonna do that again unless like Taylor Swift was headlining or something. But it was so fun and I like highly recommend it to anybody. I'm not a party person and I loved it. So yes, that is my Coachella experience. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please, please, please give this video a thumbs up for me. Comment below, have you been to Coachella? What was your experience like? Are you going to Coachella? Let me know. Let's chat about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Coachella and an amazing day. Bye.